If you're craving a serious Pakistani breakfast, I'm going to show you a spot that locals trust. We're talking about everything from beef Nihari to creamy Haleem to parathas that are fresh off the tawa. Hey, I'm not talking about some five-star buffet. I'm talking about straight up, old school, good food done right. This is Mohammed Iqbal Restaurant. It's a 24 hours no-frills Pakistani spot that's been quietly feeding the community for years in Dubai. Now, if you caught my budget breakfast tour in Barsha, this place might look familiar because we featured 2 dishes on that episode, but we are definitely tucked into more. So this dedicated episode is going to do a recap of what I love and give you the other juicy stuff I didn't show you before. Nihari is the first dish we're going to try, and it dates back to the Mughal kitchens of Delhi. The name comes from Nahar, meaning morning, so it's perfect for breakfast because this is a dish that's slow cooked overnight and eaten after dawn prayers. Look at this heavyweight champion, and Keki had her eyes on it, so I'm going to be very gracious. It shows you how much I love you that I'm giving you because that is the best piece, honestly. And here we go. Now, I did tell him to kill the tari. Tari is the oil that they splash on the top. I'm not a big fan of it, but some people really love that. So it's totally your game. What should we eat this with? I feel there. With the rogni. I feel this is better with the rogni naan. So he made us this gorgeous rogni naan, which is crusted up with sesame seeds. It looks really rich. Come on, ladies, each of you can just. And what's really nice is these ginger, green chilies, and lemon, which you should add, I feel, on the top of any nihari. That's what makes the best.
With the chilies.
Yes, so Ketki has tested out the chilies, and I have been told that they are deadly, so I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Mmm.
So good.
The gravy is really good.
It's so good.
You know, I expected that because it's very much like a bachelor taxi driver haunt, it would have so much masala and it would be so spicy and it would be like really overkill. But it's not. It's actually very, very good. I will say that this meat is more fibrous than I typically have had. Is it because this is beef, right?
Yeah.
And that's the reason why. Because you also get mutton nihari, and I typically order mutton nihari. The beef nihari is more fibrous because beef tends to be. But the gravy is on point. It's the correct consistency. It's thick and it's so juicy, and the spices are perfect. Like, it needs nothing. He insisted that we had to get the laccha paratha. Laccha paratha is a layered flatbread, and the ones at Mohammed Iqbal are pretty massive. They're rolled, coiled, rolled out again, and that's what gives them the layers. And then they're shallow fried until the outside becomes bubbly and crunchy. They even have a version that's filled with potatoes, but if you're going to do the heavier dishes like Nihari and Paya on the table, then the plain one is the way to go. I'm gonna go in for the Magaz, the brains. Magaz, or brains, is the next thing we're gonna try, and this is a really beloved breakfast across parts of South Asia. The secret's all in the spicing. It's gotta be bold, warming, and never shy. Hannibal eats brains for breakfast, and so do we. Those are really good brains. So Noreen is skipping out on the brains. These brains are cooked with lots of masalas. You can see the green chilies in their fat, big green chilies, and then the bits of garlic, coriander for garnish. Honestly, if you didn't know it was brains, you would probably think it's scrambled eggs. I always say that to people. Very creamy.
I also think this is one of those dishes that if you don't like brain, or you know, this is a good intro dish to brain.
True.
For real. Like, you really cannot taste any of it.
No,
you
it's
have
so
to
good.
take
It's
these
like
bites.
bhurji, anda bhurji.
We've convinced Noreen to take a bite.
Oh my god, this is... Okay, wait. Noreen's trying it for the first time.
Taking more of the chili.
Look at her. She just took the 2 chilies.
There is some brain next
There
to
is
it.
some brain extra.
Okay.
No, it's so good. Yeah, actually, it's really good. You don't have to lie. You can tell us what you really think.
No, you guys are right.
Right?
This does not taste very
Brainy?
Yeah, Yeah, the texture also is very eggy and I like it.
Mm.
Wow.
I have to say, this is one of the best brain dishes I have had. It's got tons and tons of juicy flavor. This is such a strong start, honestly. This whole plate is 9 dirhams.
9 dirhams. That's crazy.
Amazing.
And you have this first thing in the morning, and I challenge you to get hungry in a couple of hours. Like, it just won't happen because these kinds of dishes, they sit with you, and it's perfect for the guys who are, you know, your manual laborers, the taxi drivers. It's perfect for them to fuel up for the whole day. If you've already seen my breakfast roundup in Barsha, you'll recognize some of the dishes, but this is more, a lot of the stuff that we couldn't fit in until now. And if this kind of breakfast trail is up your alley, then make sure that you click that like button so that the algorithm knows exactly what you're hungry for. Smash the subscribe and click the bell because you never want to miss another episode like this one. Next up, we've got this porridgey looking dish which is called Haleem. It's got its roots in haris, which is from the Middle East, and it was brought into the subcontinent probably centuries ago. It's a slow cooked mix of wheat, lentils, shredded meat, one pot, many hours, pure comfort. All right, we're going in for the Haleem. Look at that. Now, you know it's a good Haleem just by spooning it up because it should have these reshe. How do we say, what is reshe? Like the
Threads.
the threads. Yeah. It should have these threads which you can see, which means that they have not just kind of pureed whole, they've left a little bit of texture in there, which is great. I don't know why I just took this very tiny French portion of Haleem.
Is the word refreshing wrong?
See?
Do you know what I mean, refreshing?
Because they have hit it up with a good amount of lemon.
Yes.
But still, for me, the Nihari and the brain wins out over the Haleem.
I think it's a good addition to a table with the...
Yeah,
with
I
the
wouldn't.
potato.
This is not my like. It wouldn't be the protagonist on the table.
Yeah, this wouldn't be the star of the show, but this would be the supportive side character you think about sometimes.
The cameo that actually works.
We got it, guys. The point has been communicated. And finally, we're going to finish out this breakfast of champions with Paya. This is one of my personal favorites. It is slow cooked trotters, and here they do both the beef ones as well as the goat ones. We got the big beef trotters, slow cooked, and that gravy should typically be silky but sticky and absolutely unctuous. It's Paya time. I left my favorite dish for the end. These are trotters and beef trotters of Bade Ka Paya. This is a 26 dirham bowl. I would say it's on the pricier end of their menu. And it comes with, actually it comes with a lot of meat. Like I just sort of dug in. I thought it was only 2 little pieces. Look at Noreen just shoving her
She's
plate.
been making eyes at it for some time
For
now.
so long.
Look at that, look at that.
Thank you.
Wait, the
Yes.
gravy is the best. It's essentially bone broth.
Bone broth.
Yeah, bone broth. It's bone broth, which makes it...
And it's got collagen in it, so we're gonna have better skin. Forget about the amount of oil that's in here.
It's comforting. It's a hug.
It's got that, yeah, it's got that savory, sticky. It also has a little bit of sweetness, so maybe that's the Rogni naan coming in.
Yeah, I think that's a rogan naan.
This is up there with the Nihari. This is up there with the Nihari. The gravies are on point. They're so on point.
Each other, but
Let me
they're
try.
so
See this beautiful piece. This is what I love about Paya. If you're the kind who loves that cartilaginous texture, that, you know, wobbly, at some places it's a little bit crunchy. It sounds really ominous as I say that. I don't mean to. Yeah, it's a very seductive texture. It's like got this really rich, fatty, velvety mouthfeel. Look at that, look at that. This whole beautiful, juicy piece is mine. You know, I've heard so many people talking about Mohammed Iqbal, and I feel it lives up to the hype. It really actually does. Seriously, the only way to end that kind of breakfast is to go straight back to bed. Hey, Mohammed Iqbal truly holds its own against pricier alternatives that you can find in the city. So if you are in Barsha, check it out. It's a no-brainer. And if you want more good stuff, make sure you check out my roundup of 3 breakfast spots, including Mohammed Iqbal. Just tap the screen and watch that episode and maybe give that breakfast tour a whirl someday. Until the next time we meet, forks down, sleeves up.